Hello friends and welcome. Thank you for joining me today for some Rimworld Alpha 16 Fort Ranchos. My name is Sean, and when we left off it was day number 324 in the ponds of Fort Ranchos. We're moving stuff around, rearranging their buildings, and I'm going to see how long I can talk without taking a breath. I'm really surprised that I've been able to talk this long, and I'm running out of air, and now I have to breathe. Whew, boy, that was a lot of talking. I don't know how I did that. Can you believe I smoked for like 20 years too? It's been 10 years since I quit, but I smoked for a long time. And I still can breathe pretty well. Good for me. It's because I used to be a very serious bicyclist. I think that really helped recover my lungs and also kind of keep them healthy because I was a pretty steady bicyclist even when I was smoking regularly. So, real interesting bit of story, huh? So, in between episodes, I set up all the little tasks for them to do some of the basic construction on tearing a lot of this stuff apart and whatnot. So I don't really want to give them more tasks at this point because they are going to be busy moving things and doing a little bit of construction and stuff. Ben suggested that if I had expanded, and you know what, I could do it on this building pretty easily. Just expand it. If I'd expand it out one more on each side, I could set up four by three, 3 by 5 bedrooms. Is that what it is? 3 by 5, 3 by 5. Yeah. You know, that still might not be a bad idea for this building. I mean, I'd have to replace my air conditioners. I'm pretty low on steel. But that would save me from having to do... Well, I kind of want to set up this whole area, though. This one would be a little trickier. I mean, I could just expand it over by 2 in here and make that work. And it's not so far underground that I think I would really have to worry about infestations. But this seems extraordinarily wasteful to have 4 bedrooms set up around one dining area. Ironically, I'm not really going to need those large dining tables once I get this set up because, you know, it's going to be... we aren't going to need to feed that many people in each of these rooms. There's only going to be 4 people living in each building. So it's not like I'm going to need to have room for 8 people to eat. So what it might be better for me to do would be to move the big dining table into here, because this area is kind of central, and so people might just end up popping in here to eat. Just because, you know, it's like an option. And then put this smaller dining table down in here where there's going to be less people living. What's going on there? I guess you can't reinstall with a hotkey those things that have power supplies, because the hotkey does I know, that was real interesting half sentence that I said there, huh? But you get what I was saying. The hotkey for reinstalling works as reattach the plugin in those situations. Alright, so long, Pirate Trader. I remember I traded with you and you didn't really have anything that interested me at the end of the last episode, so I am not going to regret not trading with you this time. Since they don't watch TV while they're eating, I'm not really going to worry about trying to get those things set up properly. Now I feel like, I think this one was poor. This one's poor. I'm gonna cancel. Guess you can't cancel. Just uninstall. No, reinstall at. Cancel. There we go. And do I cancel that? There we go. Cancel. I'm going to deconstruct. I don't need that poor chair. We can do better than that. Try to go with normal or better. And so we'll set up a few more chairs over in here. Draconic Rose suggested that I should try to launch a spaceship before the series ends, which maybe I will do at some point, not with Fort Ranchos, but maybe I'll actually build a spaceship eventually. I have built one once, and I've never launched a spaceship, but I have built one at one time. But I'm not going to do that with Fort Ranchos because the 20% research speed, it seems very unlikely that we would get it done before Alpha 17 comes out, and I don't want to focus all of our attention on trying to get a spaceship launched and then, you know, have it be like pointless, you know. So I appreciate the suggestion. It's not like it's a bad idea or anything. I just want to try to have as much fun as I can. Like, this series could end any day. You know, every day before I launch it, I go check either in the forums or on the subreddit and see if the new version has gotten an official release. And once it has an official release, you know, I'm just going to start a whole new colony. So, as I've been saying, this could be the final episode. Could go on for another, who knows how long after this. But every episode, you know, could be the final one. So should always kind of have that in mind. The series could end at any time. Guess that's probably not the best spot for for art, an art stockpile. But let's set up another one. I know it doesn't really belong in the freezer here, but we're going to put it there anyways. And I'm going to put another one in this room down here. Not a whole lot going on down here yet. Could use a lamp in there. It's always nice to have a light in a room where people are spending a lot of time. Actually could put in another pool table too. How much? We still got lots of plastiles, so there you go. People will like that. And I hadn't really been paying much attention to this building over here. Get some floors set up in there. There we go. Good stuff. Put one there. Okay. So it says that that's already slate tile, but it doesn't. Must be very narrow slate tile. It sure doesn't look like it is. Oh, I like how I haven't set the cooler to freezing yet. It's a pretty new room, so may not have had a chance yet. This one is set to freezing, so that's good. Just below freezing for all my international friends. I've had a couple of suggestions that I should switch to Celsius for my next playthrough. I'm thinking about it. I look at my analytics and well, now up in Canada, you guys use Celsius up there, so it's just the United States that uses Fahrenheit, right? I think there's one other small country in the world that's not like an American colony or whatever that uses Fahrenheit, but so yeah, like 35 to 40% of my views come from the United States, so it's the largest single audience, but obviously the majority of viewers do come from outside the United States. Like if I'm not sitting here trying to talk at the same time, or if I, you know, sit there and think about it, I can translate Fahrenheit and Celsius pretty easily. But like trying to do it on the fly, you know, it's there's some value in being able to look over there and understand what the numbers say and what they mean. And it's like, I know 0 and 100 off the top of my head, and I get that like 50 Celsius is really hot, but yeah, you know, like 40 degrees, what is 40 degrees? Is that like 10 degrees Celsius? But like, I know that, you know, at 40 degrees, some of the rules change. Like 45 or something is where stuff working outside doesn't work anymore, and I'd have to memorize a whole new series of numbers for that. I don't know, let me know what you think down in the comments. If that's what you guys want to comment on today, I don't mind. It's not that big a deal. You know, the only time where I think it really matters for me as far as like games stuff is concerned. Oh shit, I didn't want to move that. I was trying to copy it. The time that it really matters to me is like if I'm playing a racing or a driving game or something, because then having it in miles and miles per hour is really like makes a big difference. Like if I'm driving, you know, or whatever, I need to know. I need to be able to do that pretty quickly in my head, or you know what I'm trying to say. So Captain Flame pointed out, this is a while back yet, you can see his comment in episode 99 where he links to it. But there's one point where these bodies just disappear out of these sarcophagi. It's really weird. I don't know why those bodies would disappear. Stuff shouldn't be like deteriorating. So yeah, strange that happened. Because like I've never seen any of these graves just open up. And like most of these contain bodies from people from a long time ago. I have people restricted. That's why they're not cleaning all that stuff up outside. Kind of wondering what was going on there. Usually they have those bodies put away by now. So maybe that will prompt them to get that taken care of. Speaking of stuff that hasn't been taken care of, we can deconstruct all that. And I can start probably how to repair this thing. Yeah, I think that's probably what Lucky Strike is coming to do. Very good. Nice job, buddy. It's almost like you could tell what I was looking at. I mean, the fact that I clicked on it probably didn't hurt. Alright, Yang. Gonna get you buried. There you go, buddy. R.I.P. Now, the art didn't change, did it? Yeah. Tia is still listed on there. Baby watches silently behind the focal point. A diplomat stands in the background while the work suggests the concept of want. Alright. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but I'll leave it as it is. Vincent's down here digging up some more steel. Just plain good old-fashioned steel. Poplar tree. Oh, you're killing me. Will it, Now, how are they dying over here? Oh, that one is underneath the roof, isn't it? That's what I get for not designating their areas specifically. We are... Oh, you know, I was going to say we were way ahead on the hay grass, but not necessarily. And this is probably going to be the last batch we get out of these fields. I thought we'd be able to get a whole nother batch through, but the stuff... I don't know, maybe that's the batch after the last batch. It's entirely possible. Boy, I am tired. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm so tired. I would take a nap, but I just started drinking some coffee like 20 minutes ago. So now it's kind of like if I tried to take a nap, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. Especially since I've got another 10 minutes of this video to make. I mean, not like that's a chore or anything, but it would just, you know, prevent me from being able to take a nap. Alright, well, we should be able to take this ship on pretty easily. Get everybody over here, except we don't need Draconic Rose. Don't need him. Alright, everybody else got sniper rifles and stuff, so we will take them. Now, Alexander is the one that I accidentally told to stop. Alright. Shield those, get up front. Gunnos. Line up. And open fire. Oh, that is a lot of Scythers. Holy mackerel. Oh shit, Alexander's shield is already down. And he's on fire. He's probably gonna get shot with friendly fire. Alright, Alexander, get out of there, buddy. Focus your fire, everyone. Oh, Alexander, you're in bad shape. Lucky strike, draw their fire. Did we take down another one? No, not yet. Lucky strike on fire and his shield is down. Shit. This is not going so well. Cameron, draw their fire. Alright, lucky strike. Get out of there, buddy. Oh, you're still on fire. You're putting it out, though. Alright, Cameron, your shield is down. Lucky strike, how are you burning again already? Well, luckily nobody is dying. Yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Cameron seem to be doing all right. You guys probably should step back. Can you? Yeah, I know we can outrange the Scythers. Not quite sure how far they can shoot. And they all seem to be focusing on Cameron at this point, which is okay by me. And I just want these guys to focus their fire on... Ah, shit. Challenge. Do not want you dying. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you guys back here. You can all fire from there, right? Alright. Cameron, you seem to be pretty safe in this little cubby hole here. Jeez, 39%. That's a pretty high chance. Oh, shit! Lucky Strike died! God damn it. How did he die? Must have been his torso. Ah. Wow. Just goes to show you, no matter how well you think you're doing, things can turn around just like that. Oh, boy. Now, where are you guys going? They are out to get me. Sasha! Shit! God damn it. Somebody put that fire out on him. Alright, get that Scyther. Centipedes I'm not so concerned about. There we go. Alright, now do your magic on the centipede. This should be pretty safe from the Inferno Cannon here. Cameron, go ahead and just go back to doing whatever, I guess. Sasha, you should probably head back. Get some medical attention. We'll take care of the centipede. Boy, that is 2 dead people in a very short period of time. Now, how did you manage to squeeze past the defenses there? It's really annoying. Put him out, please. All right, thank you. Oh, Sasha, you're supposed to be going back to, why are you taking your pants off, you dummy? Now, Jack, you're not supposed to catch on fire. Guys are supposed to be safe from getting shot. Okay, let's finish this guy off. What a mess this has been. Did not expect this to go down this way. But I guess that's what happens. You just charge right in. Frantic, what are you doing? I guess you're undrafted, so. Got a few minor break or a minor break risk, not a few, just the one. Jeez. What a pain in the butt that was, huh? Alright, everybody, you're free to go. Let's bring our, wow. Losing all of our melee guys here. Cameron doesn't even have a weapon. I guess he can take up his sword. But what a shame. I wonder, was anybody particularly close to Lucky Strike? Nobody liked Yang, so wasn't the end of the world. Doesn't seem... Oh, there we go. Yep, Cameron was married to Lucky Strike. So Cameron's going to be in a real mood here for the next couple of seasons. Doesn't look like anybody else was particularly attached. Alexander was friends with Lucky Strike. Alright. But that's a real shame about Cameron. Cameron's gonna come and beat on the ship that killed his wife, killed her husband. Anyways, that caused the loss of a spouse. And it looks like we'll probably... Oh, Lucky Strike is the one who did all the surgery to retrieve Scyther blades for us. Well, that's a shame. He was one of our best doctors. Guess it's all up to you now, Draconic Rose. I'll let you sleep. Take that, ship. Ah, you killed my husband. Ah, die! Die! Die, ship! Killing my husband. I can't believe you. Alright, there we go. Get rid of those and that and that. Unforbid those guys that I can haul away right now. Frantic, why don't you haul that? Cameron, why don't you bury your husband? No empty place configured to store it. What? Give me a break. I've got a whole bunch of sarcophagus up here. How is there no place configured to store it? It doesn't even make sense. I don't... Alright, well, somebody was going to come and bury him on their own, so I'll give them a minute. We'll see what happens. Iguana comes and eats his lunch. There you go. Frantic will take care of it. Thank you, Frantic. I could see why Cameron wouldn't want to bury her own husband. What a shame. Doesn't even free up a bedroom either. Because Cameron's still going to take up the same amount of space, even though she's single now. Well, kind of a bummer ending to our episode, huh? But it is the ending. Alright, guys. Yeah, that was a drag. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode all the same. If you did, why don't you try leaving me a comment down in the comment section. Thank you so much for everybody who's subscribed. I really appreciate that. You guys are the best, and I am very lucky to have you. I'm sure you noticed I did a 1,000 subscriber special today. That's my way of saying thank you, and really just like showing you my face. I like talking into a camera every once in a while. So check that out. I'm walking downtown to get some lunch, so you can see Portland streets in the background. It's exciting stuff. I hope you'll come back for the next episode, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.